Welcome back to another Hoagie Boy Yap Sesh predictions. Haha, hoo hoo, another great fight night, I think. UFC 329. Great card, man. Amazing card. People forget, man. Amazing card. Except for the last one, but I think I did pretty good that card. I don't remember exactly what my record was, but I think it was pretty positive. But yeah, no, we got DDP versus Kamaru Usman. Battle of the YNs. Battle to see who is the real king of Africa, man. Yeah, Battle of the Africans. What do we got here? Yeah, DDP versus Usman. Looking like an alright card, I think. Got Jared Cannonier, CLD, Chase Hooper. It kind of falls off. Tommy McMillan. We got my boy Tommy McMillan. Jose Delgado. Yeah, pretty good card. Pretty good card. Only how many cards? How many fights? Only 11 fights. That's not a lot, is it? It's usually a bit more, but yeah, man. Yeah. It's kind of itchy, but yeah. Let's get into it. Deanna Barboza versus Anna Militano. I've seen Deanna Barboza's fights before. Last W was against Melissa Gatto. Lost against Karina Silva before that. Won against Diana Belbita. All right competition, I would say. Lost against Miranda Maverick. She's gone against some okay comp. As for an Anna Melisano, isn't she from the Tough thing? I could have sworn she was from Tough, right? No, she's not from Tough. She not? I guess she isn't. Yeah. Yeah. Only lost once in their first fight against Chaina Bowers. To be honest, Chaina Bowers is looking like a man. But she's got an alright record. Not a bad loss, I guess, for your first fight. Then beats Miranda Nazar. Don't know that. Okay, Bianca Medina, Lydia Warren, Andrea Morano. So this is her debut. Uh, Adriana Amara. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know. I'll be honest. She seems like all right comp, but as for her finishes, she's got 3 finishes and 3 decisions. Last fight was a doctor stoppage. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna be honest. I got no idea, but I'm gonna just stick with the veteran and Diana Barbosa. She has fought in the UFC more. She has, basically fought better comp. If you believe that, women's UFC fighters are, better than I guess the local circuit, right? But yeah, no, I'm gonna stick with Diane Barbosa. She didn't look too bad her last fight against Melissa Gatto. I kind of forgot how that went, to be honest, but she seems to be more of a grappling, I guess wrestling submission whiz. She's got 4 wins by submission and 5 decisions. Yeah. I'm just go I'm gonna go with Diana Barbosa, man. I got no clue who the other woman is, but yeah. All right. What we got next? Alvin Hines versus RJ Harris. Ooh, 2 baldies, man. 2 bald frauds. Yeah, it's a shame. Yeah, Alvin Hines. I'm gonna be honest. I had no idea who these guys are. Alvin Hines, though. He's from the LFA. Last fight was against Janata Denise, who I guess isn't too bad. Lost to Mark Pinto, Masha Tabura. I don't know how to feel about heavyweights. These lower tier heavyweights. Jonathan Denise, he ain't bad, but he's not like good. And I guess before that, he was undefeated. Beat Billy Ray Valdez 4-1. Junior Hicks 2-0. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. He doesn't seem to be that good. Let's check out his comp. RJ Harris. 5-0. Last fight against Felipe Latu, 7-4. Not too bad. Then Alex Morrow, 2-1. Austin Green, 5-1. To be honest, these aren't bad L's. Hmm. He's got. Wait, they didn't even show like this full stats, huh? Let's see. Standing guillotine, his last one, left hook, last one before that decision. So he's only gotten decision once. This RJ Harris, the Hammer, and Alvin Hines. All of his wins, I guess, are by no, not all of them, just one by decision, huh? Yeah, dude. I'm gonna be honest. I'm going into this one blind again. Remember, guys, I don't do my research. I just yap, man. I just yap. Take my bang advice, man. But yeah, I know it's kind of hard. I'm just go off who's the favorite. Slave favorite, huh? I mean, he has gone against Jonathan Denise, who isn't terrible. And RJ Harris, I don't know. Man, fuck it. I'm gonna go RJ Harris. Um, cause he's got a cool beard. That's about it. Yeah. All right. Next fight. Next fight. Oh yeah, they even called the last one. Oh yeah, Deanna Barbosa decision. RJ Harris KO. Dang, I can't believe I forgot about that, huh? Yeah. Who do we got next? Aldine. Okay. Aiden Correa versus Stuart Nicoli. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. Okay, some names I do know. Aiden Correa and I guess a 3-fight winning streak. There's no contest in Fury. But yeah, he's already been in the UFC 2 fights against Louis Guerrero, who is kind of an NPC, but he's not terrible, terrible. Okay, he is kind of terrible, but he's not like what was his name? He's not like CM Punk, not CM Punk. CM Punk is a legend. Who's a bum I can name that's terrible? Ah, not ringing a bell. That one guy that fought Sean O'Malley, forgot his name. The Portuguese dude. I forgot his name. But yeah, Luis Guerrero, he's not terrible, right? He's just kind of an NPC. And then Alessandro Costa, that's actually a really good win. Alessandro Costa, who last week got a rear naked choke against Cody Durden. So that's actually a really good win. Before that, Jermaine Arpanita. Eddie Correa has got good striking. He's got good boxing from what I remember. I'm pretty sure he was boxing Gorilla's head off. He also, I think, has pretty good takedown defense because, Luis Gorilla is, I guess, from what I remember, he is a bit more of a takedown guy, right? No real submission threat, but Eddie Correa's got good boxing. As for Stu and Nicoli, yeah. 3 L's against Alcide Costa, Lucas Rocha, he's Jesus Aguilera. Damn, listen to Jesus Aguilera. Aguilera's like 2 feet tall. He's like 3 apples tall. He was undefeated at once when he joined the UFC. He just started going on a losing streak. Um, damn, dude, do I really care about his wins before the UFC, dude? He's fought in beatdown, but hmm. Yeah, no, he's kind of gone against bums up until like his 6th win. Um, yeah, no, this one's easy. Aiden Correa is gonna knock this fool out. I'd say maybe in the second round. Has he been losing? Wait, let me see what rounds he's been losing. Second. Yeah, I'll say second round. Yeah, Aiden Correa's got really good boxing, man. And against Gorilla, he wasn't able to finish him, but he did unanimous decision him. And yeah, dude, he's got Chris boxing, like I said. I keep repeating that, but that's about what I know. And I think he's gonna box Stuart Nicoli's head off, his shoulders. So this is gonna be a round 1, no, round 2 knockout for Aiden Correa. All right, let's go with Felipe Franco versus Livy Rodriguez. Felipe Franco, if I remember, lost against Mario Pino. Um, yeah, this was the really disappointing win for Mario Pino. Yeah, he didn't look too bad in that fight, to be honest. Everyone really thought Pino was gonna knock his head off. Um, Felipe Franco's head off, but he didn't, and Felipe looked pretty quick on the feet. He was able to land some overhand stuff, some good punches on Pinto, but Pinto was just way bigger. But that fight was a bit closer. Like it was a decision for Mark Pinto, but Felipe Franco on short notice. I think that was short notice. or whatever. I'm just making I might be making that shit up, but he did look pretty good against Mario Pinto. Who many thought it was gonna be a bum, right? But yeah, huh? Lost against Freddie Vidal by rear naked choke. Um, yeah. He's really young. He's only 25. He's got good. If I remember, if I remember, he had good takedown defense in that fight. Um, he had good striking. He was quick, right? That's why I think Pinto was having a bit more trouble. But fuck, don't take my word on that though. Don't take my word on that. But he did look. Well, you can't take my word on that. Is he did look all right. Against Pino. All right. Pino at no point looked like a danger to Franco. As for Libre Rodriguez, this guy's new. I'm pretty sure coming in from the Dana White Contender Series. It was a no contest. Why was it overturned? Against Freddie Vidal. I think was he on roids? I'm pretty sure. Why was this one overturned? Yeah, no, okay, yeah, he was on drugs, right? Damn, and they still signed him? Wow, that's kind of crazy, huh? Whatever. I guess we just letting in cheating PAD freaks in this fight. In this organization, nothing new. But before that, was getting left hook. He was knocking fools out. He's only really had 4 fights, right? Yeah, he's only got 4 fights or 5 fights, right? But yeah, he looked dangerous in that. And against Freddie Vidal, I think Freddie Vidal was more of a wrestling guy, right? But he really didn't have anything on feet for Livy Rodriguez. And as for Felipe Franco, I don't know, he didn't see to have too much power. But this is heavyweight, right? No, this is lightweight. What is this? I don't even know. I'm pretty sure this is lightweight. But yeah, Livy Rodriguez, he was pretty dangerous. I'm just go with the PAD cheat. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the drugs. I'm gonna go with drugs. Yeah. Livy Rodriguez, round 2K. Nah, fuck it, round 1K. Okay, Seok Koo versus Levon Gianpaolo Labaziani. Yeah, this is actually a really good fight. This is actually a real fight. Seok Koo is a wrestling whiz. Don't really know why they call him the Korean Tyson. And I'm just calling him JPL, karate whiz with good wrestling. He's overall really good everywhere. Good submissions, good knockouts. That was his last win. Oh, no. It was a split decision against Phil Rowe. Phil Rowe, man, people forget, man. He's a veteran of sport, man. He's not too bad, man. Jack Cognan was the guy he KO'd. King Grin's trying to go choke. Yeah, no, he's really good. He's really good. But will he be able to beat Seok Hyung Koo, who's on a pretty good winning streak? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fight winning streak. Yeah, beat Oban Elliott, which is pretty impressive, but I don't know now. Pretty impressive at the time, but now I got no clue. Beat Phil Rowe, even more unanimous. Oh, that's the one opponent they have in common. Was that fight against Rowe and JPL competitive? Because it was split win. I don't remember, but it was looking. I think Rowe did have some moments in that fight, but Hyung-ko Seok Hyung-ko did look way better against Phil Rowe. Open Elliott, I still think Open Elliott's pretty good. He's not amazing, but I think he's solid. He was able to out wrestle these fools, but yeah, dude. Tyson, the Korean Tyson. I have no clue why they call him that. He's got 6 wins by KO, but that was before, right? Yeah, that was in like the regional scene. And up until now, he's just kind of been getting decisions. I don't know. This one's tricky. I feel like this one's 50-50. If we take it face value right here. No hindsight. JPL is really dangerous on the feet though, but can he defend Seok Ko's wrestling, right? Takedowns. I don't know, dude. Seok Ko is really good. He's really good. Ah, John Paul Bosniani. This one's gonna be cool. Will JPL be able to keep it standing up, or maybe would he be able to take the back? I don't think so. I feel like he'd have to win this fight via like knockout, right? He's using his like karate style kind of stance. Um, fuck. JPL. Dude, I'm not sure. I'm gonna go JPL by decision, I think. No. Nah, dude, I gotta go see Kyung Ko. His wrestling is really good. He's look good. His wrestling is really good. I don't think JPL has a good, a amazing defense. He has all right, but yeah, I'm gonna go see Kyung Ko by decision. Wrestling Grapple Fest. All right, all right. What do we got next? Okay, Jose Delgado versus Austin Bashi. Jose Delgado, last one was against what was his name? He love Latinas. He loves Latinas. Everyone, I love. Andre Fili, yeah, split decision wasn't looking good. I think he did get knocked down. I think in that fight. Not a good look to be getting knocked down by Andre Fili. But for that, like Daniel Wood, who's not that bad. Hadamel beat Hadamel, Connor Matthews. Ernie Juarez. Okay, 10-2. He's a pretty good. Well, I guess before that, Andre Fili, he was pretty. He was a pretty good prospect, but now I don't know. Austin Bashi again, another prospect. Lost against C-Rod, but all the all the young up and comers be losing to C-Rod. C-Rod didn't even look that bad in his last fight either. John Giannis. Was that the guy who? Hmm. Mm. But yeah, Austin Bashi, 6 submission wins, 3 by KO TKO. So you can, obviously grappling is going to be his main way of getting the dub. 5 decision wins. Jose Delgado, I'm pretty sure he's more of a striker, boxer type. Yeah, he's got 6 wins by KO. He is pretty lanky though. How tall is this fool? 5'11". He's pretty tall. But Austin Bashi is 5'10". Is he not? No, he's 5'6". That is not right. Is Austin Bashi really 5'6"? I don't know. No. Jose Delgado, he's pretty well around, I think. But his striking is not bad. He has you know, TKO'd Hadamil, Eddie Juarez, whatever, Lucas Ferrer. So he's gonna be, I guess, looking to test Austin Bashi's chin. Austin Bashi's gonna probably want to take it down, but Jose Delgado is huge. I don't think he'll be able to do that. He's also really young, 24 years old. I think he's still green. Jose Delgado, 28 years old, even though he's been in the UFC for a good while now. 4 years, got 4 fights. Austin Bashi, just only 2, right? Last fought 11 months ago. I think Jose Delgado's got he's fought in more recently. I think he's gonna be way bigger. He's gonna be way bigger if this is true. Austin Bashi being 5'6". Gonna have a bigger reach, so you already know he's gonna be trying to put that jab out there. He's got dangerous knees, I think, and yeah, hands are gonna be too dangerous for Austin Bashi. I think it's gonna be Jose Delgado, round 3 TKO, and then ground and pound. All right. Okay, Tommy McMillan versus Top Turo number 5. Many of the variants, a variant of Top Turo, Alberto Montez versus Tommy McMillan. If you forget, man, Tommy McMillan, he started out wrestling, and then Alberto Montez, who's a grappling whiz. 32 long. Tommy McMillan. All right, let's start with Tommy McMillan. Tommy McMillan, his last fight against Manolo Zecchini. I think that one was crazy. That all of Tommy McMillan's recent fights have been pretty crazy. Against David McGoyan, who I think is what is his name? Dude, how do I not remember? Armin Sarikin's boy. It was a war, dude. I thought McMillan was gonna get just wrestled boofed, and thought he was gonna lose in the grappling exchange, but he was able to get up and then make it a bar fight essentially. That's how Tommy McMillan fights. And then against Manolo Zecchini, kind of the same thing. He made it into a bar fight. As DC would say, he's just fighting, man. But yeah, no, Tommy McMillan's a scrapper, dude. He's pretty thick. Hair kind of reminds me of OG. What is that? OG Shug. But yeah, dude, he's pretty young, 28. He's huge for this division, 6 feet tall. Alberto Montez is gonna be 5'7". McMillan's gonna have a way bigger reach, 5-inch reach advantage. He's really dangerous on feet, although he is kind of slow. Like he's scrappy, but he's also like open. But Alberto Montes obviously is gonna wanna, get this to the ground and submit Tommy McMillan, right? Against his fight against Ricky Torcios, he was able to Darce choke him. Ricky Torcios is, as much of a, shadow boxer he is, he hasn't really been finished, right? Too much. And Alberto Tapturo Montes was able to get. I'm gonna go back. Alberto Montes was able to get it done. Before that, Adam Ortiz, he's in Combate Glove, huh? Call Southern. He's really tricky. He's a tricky fella, little fella. Who gets anaconda chokes, Darce chokes, you name it, man. He's got all type of chokes. Um, but is he gonna be able to get Tommy McMillan down, dude? As far as his striking, I don't even remember if he had good striking, dude. He has all right striking, but obviously he's gonna want to get it to ground. So yeah, only one KO to kill. So he's gonna be, grappling versus striker. Tommy McMillan. A lot of people are kind of underestimating him, already hitting on him just because he's one of I think Suge's boys, and I don't know, he's kind of loud and brash and whatever. But dude, we need more Tommy McMillans in the UFC fight game, boy. But fuck, I'm gonna go Tommy McMillan by TKO in the round 3. I think he's just huge, dude. He's fucking huge, 6 feet tall, 5-inch reach advantage. Good striker. He is actually really good in the wrestling. I don't know about his submission defense, but I do think his takedown defense is gonna be pretty good because he was a wrestler originally, from what I heard. But Tommy McMillan, dude, I think Tommy McMillan's gonna get it done. Round 3 TKO. He's gonna make it scrappy yet again. Hold on, let me find it. All right. Next fight. Oh man. Okay, so 2 women's fight in the main card. Yeah, it's been a while, dude. I've been so used to not seeing women's fights, and now seeing like 3 of them. I think there are 3 on this card, right? Yeah, 3 of them. Damn. Hmm. But I guess you gotta put on the women's. The women's gotta fight too. But yeah, Tabitha Ricci versus Fatima Klein. Tabitha Ricci last fight was an L to Rina Jandiroba. Before that, she ground and pound and Amanda Rivas. Richie's really short. She's really short, 5'1", and against Katima Klein. Yeah, she's obviously a kickboxer from what I can see. Oh no, she's been in a lot of grappling matches too. What the hell? Never mind. I thought she was no. She's a submission whiz from what it seems here. Damn, she's really been in a lot of grappling. Okay, so never mind. She's got a lot of KO TKOs though. Angela Hill, that fight, didn't really see that one. Melissa Martinez, head kick. No, she's pretty well rounded then. She's landing head kick KOs, dude. Jasmine just Jadusa Vicious, not a bad L, not a bad L. Jasmine is really good. She did fight Marin Furiao, who did fight for the title, but yeah, no, I gotta go with just purely off her height and her being younger, taller, reach advantage, 6 inches. That's a lot, man. People forget, man. Some even say 4 inches is a lot, but top of the reach. I just feel she's a short. She's really small. I know she did KO. What's her name? Amanda Rivas. But I don't know, man. Top of the reach is she wouldn't hurt a fly, man. Yeah, dude. I'm just go Fatima Klein. She seems to have really good jiu-jitsu. But has finished the letter by KO. It's pretty good. So she also had pretty good kicks, punches, whatever, elbows. Fuck it. I'm gonna go Fatima Klein by. I'm gonna go by TKO. I'm gonna go TKO. Second round. All right. Chase Hooper versus Mitch Ramirez. Dude, I do not know what to think about this fight. Chase Hooper last fights KO'd, slimed out by Lance Gibson Jr. and Alexander Hernandez. Alexander Hernandez, I could maybe understand, but Lance Gibson Jr. really? Oh man, a Bellator dude, right? He's a Bellator dude. Yeah, I don't know, man. I used to be confident on Chase Hooper. I used to think he was getting better in his striking. Right, his grappling's are really already really good. He just got to work on the takedowns. Um, but dude, I don't know, dude. 26 and already knocked out like twice, and before that, I think he even got knocked out by Steve Garcia. Yeah, no, that's not too bad, but nah, dude, Chase, I don't know, man. He's chinny. He's chinny. He's got really good grappling. If he gets his hands on Mitch Ramirez, I think he'll be able to choke him out. But dude, Mitch Ramirez, not looking too good either. Lost against Mike Davis, Thiago Moises, Ultimate Thiago Moises did fight Carlos Prates. Not gonna abbreviate it. Seems to be dangerous in stand up. But Mike Davis, damn, losing against Mike Davis, huh? Mike Davis ain't bad, but he just fights rarely. And I think Carlos Prates. This one's hard, dude. If this was like Chase Hooper before, maybe even just before the Lance Gibson, I can forgive the Alexander Hernandez KO. I would have picked him easily, right? But he's just so chinny, dude. He's so chinny, man. My goat. He's still young. He's still young. He's gonna be way taller. 6'1", 3 inch reach advantage, but doesn't really matter because he's not really a striker. He does be throwing like really crazy head kicks and shit. Really slow punches too. But if Chase Hooper just grabbed him, I think it's over for Ramirez. I don't know if I trust it, dude. But fuck, yeah, I'm gonna go with Chase Hooper. I'm believing him. 3 times the charm. I think he'll be able to put his paws on Mitch Ramirez and get like a rear naked or something. Mitch Ramirez, not looking too good either. 33, he's a bit old. Yeah, I'm gonna go Chase Hooper. Round 1 submission. Rear naked. All right. Derek Cannonier versus CLD. Okay, interesting fight. Does Unk still have it, or will this youngin come up? Battle of the YN versus Unk. Yeah, Jared Cannonier last L was against MVP. Obviously, Jared Cannonier is a striker, right? He did try to, I think, wrestle MVP, but MVP just was way better. Yeah, lost against that one in the striking battle, obviously. Gregory Rodriguez is a really good W. That's a really good W. It shows that Jared Cannonier can handle like an early beating and then make comeback. But this is a three round fight, and that Gregory Rodriguez one, he probably would have lost, to be honest. In the 3 round against Gregory, but he beat him for that. Kyle Barajo was really good. National Mava, really good. He's only really lost against really good fighters. He even beat Sean Strickland, even though I thought he lost. Yeah, dude, Jared Cannonier is an unk, but he's still really good, and this is middleweight, so middleweight, don't ignore the age. He's still looking pretty good. He's still looking pretty good. As for CLD, his last win was a KO TKO. No, is it? No, it wasn't. Roman Dolidze. He should have realistically, he should have been able to KO Roman Dolidze. Roman Dolidze shit was able to beat Marco Tulio, who is actually pretty good. Until he lost to Roman Kabila, but whatever. But yeah. Last L was against Gary Rodriguez, but he was able to handle it. That's 2 years ago, but he's on a 4-fight win streak. I think Armin Petrosian loss is really bad, but the thing I have with CLD is that he's kind of he's really careful, right? He doesn't really go for the finish when it's there, right? For example, on Roman Dolidze, I feel like he could have just KO TKO to finish him at any moment, like after the first round, but he just didn't. And even then, sometimes he like takes forever. I don't know. He does be throwing spinning shit. He is pretty crazy in that aspect. He's got really dangerous kicks to the head, everywhere, the legs, whatever. Striking is really good. I think he's gonna be better than Jared Cannonier's. But maybe Jared Cannonier, I don't know, can maybe smush CLD, push him up against the cage, land some good shots, maybe even take him down. CLD's takedown defense is yet to be seen, I guess, against the good grappler. I think Jared Cannonier is, even though he isn't really, a grappler, I know he can if he wants to, but Mm, I think CLD has this. I think he has this, but by decision. I think he'll be able to land more. Go in with his karate stance, land some spinning head kicks. Switch whatever, switch kicks, whatever. Jab up Jerry Cannonier and keep distance and defend the takedown if Jerry Cannonier does go that route. Or push him up against the cage. I don't think Jerry CLD is gonna be way bigger. He's pretty big. 6 feet two. I'm pretty sure Jerry Kennedy is like 5'10". He's not, or maybe even 5'9". But yeah, I'm gonna go CLD by decision. All right. DDP versus Kamaru Usman. Battle of the Lions again. Who will be the king of Africa? DDP versus Kamaru Usman. No need Usman. DDP in his prime. Kamaru Usman definitely not in his prime. Hasn't fought in like a year. Um, and even more before that was almost 3 years since his last fight against Khamzat Chimaev. Did look really good against Khamzat Chimaev. Had a better fight than DDP did, but yeah, man, no needs Usman. DDP, we all know him. Wins by falling piano, goofy style. He's a marauder. He kind of reminds. He's kind of like I don't want to say like a Benoit Saint Denis because Benoit is an idiot and doesn't know how to defend. Puts his head in what is it, Darce chokes or whatever. But DDP is really good. Um, it's what BSD wishes he could be, but DDP is really good. He's got good wrestling. He's got good wrestling, good enough wrestling. His striking obviously is his pressure, his striking, his willing to go forward, all gas, no brakes. He's obviously gonna put Usman on the back feet, I think, in the back foot. Beat Sean Strickland, who was the champ, who did beat Khamzat. Is he? He took him down and got the rear naked, so he's dangerous in that aspect. Can't count him out in there. But the Khamzat loss, I don't know, man. I don't know what to think about that one. Khamzat obviously, before his loss against Sean Strickland, everyone thought he was unbeatable, right? And when he beat DDP, everyone like, oh, Khamzat must be just on another level. But he lost against Sean Strickland, so and DDP beat Sean Strickland. MMA math doesn't make sense. Styles make fights. A lot of people be saying maybe Usman could do the same thing, but remember, this is Usman with no knees. He ain't gonna be shooting the same type of takedowns that Khamzat be shooting, right? He's obviously gonna more go for like push against the fence and then get the takedown. I know he did it against Joaquin Buckley, but Buckley has zero takedown defense. He has zero takedown defense. Some people would say that against DDP, but he did go up against Khamzat Chimaev, who's I think the best wrestler out there. He's got the best takedowns, but even then, he wasn't in danger of any chokes, and Kamaru Usman does not go for chokes. He does not go for submissions. He's more of a, and, he was more known for his like, I guess, against Covington, he was a better striker, right? He was able to knock him down. He does have a really good jab. He has a really good piston of a jab. He can't go forward against like wrestler types, and his his takedowns are really good against fence. But is he gonna be able to do that against DDP, who's gonna be way bigger? A gorilla. DDP is a gorilla, dude. He's basically like a orangutan strength type thing. Will Kamaru Usman be able to just take down DDP? And keep him there. I don't think so. He doesn't have that submission threat. And I don't think he's gonna be able to. He maybe be able to, maybe stun him with a couple of his jabs. But I don't know. I think Usman's way of winning here, obviously, just get him against the fence, take him down, and just keep him there. Land some, little ground and pounds, and that's about it. I don't think he'll KO, let alone submit DDP. And DDP, I think, has way more avenues to win this fight. DDP's a good striker, really good striker. Can push the pace, come out, no knees, Usman. I think DDP's gonna go after his knees, his glass knees, and I think DDP the Gorilla still knocks. He's gonna be able to just. I think he's gonna knock out Kamaru Usman. To be honest, I think he's gonna defend the takedowns, apply pressure on Usman, and Usman just gonna succumb to DDP's pressure. And I think maybe even ground and pound, right? He's gonna hurt him with one of his little, fucking crazy two punches, whatever. Um, and Usman's gonna be on the ground, and then he's gonna shell up, and DDP's gonna get the TKO, and I think that's gonna happen like in the 4th round. I do think it's gonna last until the 4th round. I don't think it's gonna be anything early, but I'm gonna go with DDP by 4th round TKO. But yeah, I don't know if I made sense there. I feel like I kind of went too quick there, but this is a Yap Shes. Hopefully I do good this card, and next week I think we got what we got next week, huh? Damn, I kind of forgot. But yeah, no, I think we got to fight next week. Shit, dude, how am I forgetting? Oh, okay, Magomed Kalayev and Bogdan Guzgov, Khalil Rountree pulled out. But yeah, dude, yeah, that's about it. And let's see.